Good morning, guys. So it's Thursday, which means weigh-in day, and I haven't posted a video in 2 weeks. We've had crazy busy, stressful couple of weeks. I feel like it's coming to an end, the stresses. I feel like things are getting better, but we're still kind of living that season right now. So last week I started a video, but I never finished it. And so I just ended up deleting it. But last week at weigh-in, I lost 1.2 again, which brings my total weight loss since the end of March, since March 24th, to 12 pounds. I'm happy with that. I actually didn't have a great week that week, so I was actually really happy about that. This last week has also been stressful. I do feel like I may be down a little bit. I didn't track real well this week. I didn't eat crazy. I still ate on plan. My portions may be a little off because I didn't measure and I didn't track real well. I just didn't track real well, if that makes sense. We had a really nice fancy dinner out over the weekend, last Friday, and then had another meal out. And so I chose, because the two places that we went, especially the very nice fancy meal, is impossible for me to track. There's no way they're releasing that information. And even if I wanted to, it's like a 3-course meal thing, but their portions are real, like what you should really eat portions. So I don't feel like I did horrible. But what I chose to do for those 2 days that we ate out, I just wiped out all my weekly points. So I just pretended I had no more weeklies left. I still probably ate a little more than my daily allotment of points the last few days, but I do feel like I'm down. So we'll see when I go into weigh-in here in a minute how things go. And I wrote out actually some goals. I keep just taking it week by week, but I actually do have some goals that I'd like to hit. So I actually wrote those out last week, and I'll share those with you guys here in a little bit. But anyways, and I think it's good juju that this has got to be good juju. So before, I always get here stupid early. So I walked over, there's a Kroger that's right next door to where I weigh in, and I wanted a coffee, and I needed to grab something to eat because I forgot to grab my banana off the counter before I left. And so I thought, I'll get Starbucks. So I went in there and I ordered my little tall, good girl coffee, and scanned my Kroger card. She's like, "Oh, you have a free coffee." I was like, "Venti, please." But it has to be good juju, free coffee. I think so. So we'll see how weigh-in goes, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right, guys. So this week, don't know how, I lost 2.4. I was kind of shocked by that number. Like I said, I felt down. I felt like I had lost, so I wasn't shocked that I lost, but 2.4 puts me 0.6 from 15 pounds, which I'm super excited about. So I was trying to think about what I had done this week that maybe led to that 2.4. I honestly ate more this week. Obviously, I didn't track, and that's not good. And I need to track this next week, or that 2.4 is going to come right back, and I know that. But I do think that I wasn't eating enough for the amount of work I do. This next week will be interesting because it's a taper week for me. Next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, we have a big race in New Mexico, a mountain race. So that means that towards the end of this week, I'll start cutting back on my workout. Like probably around Wednesday, my workouts will start cutting back, just to let my body be fully rested going into that race next Saturday. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect my weight loss. I'm just gonna have to be really careful with my points. Tomorrow is my third son's birthday. We will be having birthday cake. I will be having a very small piece. I did Whole30 last year once, and it fell on this particular child's birthday, and he was actually kind of hurt that I wouldn't eat any of his birthday cake, and I didn't realize that it really hurt his feelings until much later. So I promised myself I would never not eat a piece of their birthday cake. and that's a decision I'll make, and I'll count the points, and it'll be a small piece, but I'm going to eat some of his birthday cake. So yeah, I am at the end of 8 weeks now, and I'm feeling pretty good, actually. It's 8 weeks from my start, so really it's 7 weeks of doing the program. But yeah, I'm happy with my loss this week. I really am. We'll see how it goes next week. I'm going to run into the grocery store, and then I've got to go home and get some stuff going with the kids. And then I will come back and we will talk about the goals I have set for myself. And right now I am on track to blow my first goal out of the water. So let's hope that stays the same. We'll talk about it in a minute. Hey guys, so really quickly, I just wanted to share my goals that I wrote down last week. The next big goal is my 10%, which I'm hoping to hit by June 30th. It's a very doable goal, but I'll have to keep the intensity up to get there. I lack about 5.5 pounds from being there. So that's the next big goal. Then I've got 10-pound goals. So from when I wrote these, I've basically 10 pounds gone by July 21st, another 10 pounds gone by September 30th, and another 10 pounds gone by December 9th. And that'll get me really close to goal. Obviously I'll tweak these as we get closer and as things kind of come and go, and see how I'm doing week to week. But I just wrote them down because I felt like I needed them written down somewhere to keep me focused and to not get down on myself. I think I'm like anybody else, and I'm on plan and I want to lose weight fast. And obviously with a 2-pound weight loss this week, that's fast. And I have consistently lost since I started. The smallest I've lost is 0.6 one week. Everything else has been a pound or more. So I'm doing well. So I just need to keep that in mind and not get discouraged that I'm not at goal, by the end of the summer. I originally had put I wanted to be really close to goal weight by my birthday, which is August 31st, but that would be losing almost 2 pounds a week. And it's just not a realistic goal. And maybe I will, maybe something will just happen and maybe I will hit goal by then. But I don't want to put so much pressure on that I derail and self-sabotage. So I kind of chose slower goals in the meantime. So, yeah. So like I said, this next week until Thursday, so until this whole next solid week until my next weigh-in, I will have very much control over what's going on, and it'll be a pretty normal time for me. That next week is going to be the kicker for me, because that's going to be from Thursday through Monday. We're going to be out of town traveling, and I'm going to be racing. And my husband and I have a tradition that we do on our way to this race and on our way back from this race. So there will be 2 meals that will be splurge meals, and they just will be splurge meals, and they'll be worth it. And I'm okay with that, especially considering my race on the 21st. I will burn upwards of 2,000 calories or more at that race. So it's not like we're going on vacation. I'm going to be laying around. So anyways, hopefully I'll get to do a couple of videos this week. We'll see how the week goes. I'm starting to feel better, and things are slowing down, and I'm not feeling so crazy. So anyways, I hope everyone else had a great week, and I will see you guys soon.